Welcome back to another of my videos, and in this video I'm going to be telling you about the Rengoku and Tengoku rework and what to expect. So when it comes to this, you could expect something very similar to the Sengoku rework. I'm going to go into a little more detail later on in the video if you guys are interested in that. But if you guys do not know, Rengoku and Tengoku are going to be getting a major rework just like Sengoku. So you could expect the visuals to be better, you could expect the abilities to be better, and obviously probably the modes to be a lot better as well. So without further ado guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like, subscribe, more, let's go right to the video guys. Alright, so for Rengoku, I'm actually thinking that they're probably going to do a major visual overhaul, so all the abilities pretty much will look a lot better. According to like Diva Ren, you know, I feel like Rengoku, the issue with reworking is that it's going to end up being a lot like Diva Ren, so you need something to differentiate. But in the end, Diva Ren and Rengoku probably end up looking the same, because if Rengoku looked like Diva Ren, it definitely would look a lot better, you know, as in the abilities, the third one and stuff like that. Pretty much everything about Rengoku, it kind of looks outdated, so you could expect a major visual overhaul. So first up, in like actually reworking the moves, obviously they're probably going to rework the mode a lot, because that's kind of what makes Rengoku special when compared to the other modes of the game, the fact that it has like so much versatility in the mode. So the first mode, I think it's perfectly fine, nothing really needs changed with it, it's fine as a mode. The second mode is the one where the rework actually starts. I feel like it should be a point and click ability instead of immediately dashing out, so when you click on them, it'll stun them, your clone will rush to them, hit them, you know, steal a little bit of the mode and stuff like that, because right now it is really hard to hit in a fight. The third mode, I think, while it is kind of weird, it actually does serve a purpose in the game. I feel like, you know, hopping on that dog, riding around, it does serve a purpose because it's really good for running away from fights, or, you know, like just avoiding ability, things like that. Just make it look a little bit better, I guess. The fourth mode is kind of, right now, it is a much worse Renshiki first, because not only can you, like, not only does it not speed you up or anything like that, but it is a mode ability. So I feel like it really needs something to differentiate it from Renshiki first. I just don't know what. The fifth mode should kind of take the same route as the second mode, where it should be kind of a more of a point and click ability, because like I said, the dash abilities in the game, especially with clones, it's really hard to hit, especially with how the game has progressed, you know, people wider dash spamming and things like that. So yeah, point and click would definitely be a lot better. So I feel like the first ability, it definitely should be kind of like Diva third ability, but I feel like the two pushes, it kind of differentiates it from Diva Ren third. I feel like making it so it's instant would definitely be a lot better and making it look better, but I feel like it should definitely kind of do the same thing as Diva third, but on the ground. The second ability, I mean, this is kind of the ones that everyone has wanted reworked, like literally everyone. I feel like it should definitely be point and click like Kagoku's second ability, and if it actually misses, if you miss the second ability of Rengoku, it should shoot out a shockwave like Diva Rengoku third ability, so it would give it a little more versatility and make the bloodline a little bit cooler. And the third ability, I feel like all it kind of needs is the visual overhaul. I feel like maybe a little bit less hand sides would be great, and a little bit lower to the ground. I also think with the third ability, it should be a little more clear on like where the ability hits and things like that, because right now it's kind of like a 50-50 chance that you're actually going to hit him with the ability. Not only that, but it's just really weird when it comes to the ability actually functioning in the game. Feel free to tell me in the comments below what you think Rengoku should be, because, you know, I haven't watched all of the anime, so you guys would know a lot better than me, so yeah, just put it in the comments below. So now on to Tengoku. This is the one that I am super hyped for. Tengoku is actually one of my favorite bloods of the game right at this moment, not even like in the past, right now. So when it comes to Tengoku, obviously the mode is going to get a visual overhaul. The mode is kind of outdated. It was kind of like Sengoku's mode, so I could expect them to look a little bit similar when they actually overhaul it. I feel like the mode M1s definitely should hit them with the balls, just like Tengoku mode does, because I feel like the Sengoku mode, you know, where you like take a ball and you smack someone in the face with it, I thought that was really cool. I also think that a second mode is very, very likely for Sengoku, since they did the same thing with Sengoku. I already know Sengoku already had two modes, but adding another mode to Tengoku would definitely be greatly appreciated, you know, since it would kind of add a little bit of variety in the moveset of Tengoku. Now, first of all, the C-spec of the mode is actually really good. I would be fine with keeping it, but for the second mode, the C-spec turning into the weapon spec would be really good, so it would be kind of like Doku Tengoku's weapon spec, but it would block break instead of doing more damage. And the new C-spec could be kind of like Sengoku's third mode, where if you click on them, it'll like launch them into the sky or something like that, and then you do a beam barrage on them, so you do a bunch of like the third ability on them, things like that. I think it would look really cool, and it would be very good in PvP. Just really easy to auto dodge, which kind of balances it out. Now for the actual moves of Tengoku, I think everyone would be capping if they said, you know, the moves were the best thing in the world. The third one's absolutely amazing. So when it comes to the first one, I feel like it kind of lacks versatility, because once you use that first ability, you're kind of stuck using it, because it's super close ranged and it doesn't really do as much damage as some of the close range abilities in the game do, but it does do a decent amount, and it does ragdoll. So what I think it should change to, it should be a two-step ability with one hand sign. So the first step would be very similar to what it is now, so you would use it, and if you don't want to use the second step, you could just run to them, hit him with it, and it would knock them away. But the second step, I feel like it would be really cool if it was somewhat like light Jokai first ability, but it would also ragdoll them and block break. But it would obviously be a close range ability, and it probably wouldn't do as much damage and things like that. So the first step would be the one, it would be like you rat dash towards them or something like that, hit them with the giant air burst. Second step would be like light Jokai's first ability. I feel like the second ability definitely needs a major rework. I'm kind of unsure of what to do with it because I'm not very, you know, the balls, it's kind of hard to keep the theme, but I was thinking of sort of doing it like Emerald's ability. So all the balls would be around you before they actually shoot out, so you do a large damage burst instead of the balls just slowly chasing them across the map. So I feel like, yeah, that would be a lot better if they just all formed before it shot out. So it's kind of like a shotgun effect, if you get what I mean. But obviously if you do that, you need to make the startup a lot shorter. The third ability is honestly perfectly fine as it is. It actually is the best ability Sengoku. It is actually a really good ability. I feel like just making the beam look cooler would honestly be perfect. As before, if you guys have any opinions on what Tengoku should do or what it should be like, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I will be reading the comment. Anyways, guys, that's actually it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, more, guys. Bye bye.